Okay, everyone. So it's a little less than 24 hours later, and you can see I've unmolded some of the ones that were in the cupcake, the silicone cupcake, and two of the bars that were in the silicone molds. And they look pretty nice. The tops didn't come out as nice. I mean, they're all sort of bumpy and lumpy, and I think what I did was when I was mixing my oils and the lye water, I really forgot or didn't really think about the temperature of those. And so they were both really, really warm when I mixed them, and I think that's what caused the mixture to thicken up really fast. So then I ended up having to work with it. So it's pretty soft. It feels a tiny bit oily right now. But I just unmolded them, so I think they have to cure a little bit. It smells really good. It smells sort of like floral with a little sweet side to it and kind of an earthy smell. And I did try just a little tiny bit to see how it lathered, and it lathered really nicely. So they came out okay. I think because it was difficult to work with, I got some air pockets, some big air pockets in here, and it's hard to see on here, but some of it got a little bit oilier than others, and I wonder if that had something to do with the beeswax. I'm curious from other soapers how you handle beeswax, and if anyone has any good tips about making soap with beeswax, I'd be interested to know. Here's another one. And I don't know if you can see on the side that sort of discolored area that's much softer than the rest of the soap. So I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. But in general, they look pretty good. And so now I'm going to unmold the bigger one. And I'm going to have to find some way to hold this camera and do things. So this isn't good. All right, so I'm going to put this down for 1 second. And then show you when I unmold it here on my butcher's paper. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. Well, it came out pretty good, actually. Not all of the bee molds filled out 100%. And again, I wonder if some of that has to do with how thick the soap was. But most of them look pretty good. And I did spray my mold with alcohol prior to filling it because I've heard that helps with getting all the detail and stuff. Let me see if I can get a better picture here. And so you can see, like that one there didn't quite fill in all of the molds, but they look pretty good. So I'm going to cut them up in little pieces, and then I'm going to let them dry out for a while. And so that was my first attempt at making soap. And overall, it was pretty cool. I definitely need to pay more attention to temperature of my oils and lye water when I'm going to combine them. And I think I also will try kind of an easier recipe. This might have been a harder recipe to start with because of the wax and the pollen, and there was a lot of oils in it. So maybe a simpler recipe will be on my next batch of soap. But all right, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.